Kings 11 Punjab versus Kolkata Knight Riders. We've been talking about that game. Very important game. We'll discuss this right away. Both the teams would really like to win. Kolkata Knight Riders, after after their last performance, Shah Rukh was visibly upset. He put out a tweet as well.
He did.
It must be playing on their mind.
You know, I was there at that game and you could just see everybody's faces downcast because you lose by 100 runs in a T20 game. And it's something else. But I think they have major injury concerns. I was watching Andre Russell bowl. After every ball, he was down on his knees. He was fielding at mid-off. He was down on his haunches. I don't think Russell is fit. And Russell is such a big part of their campaign. He's coming out and slogging first ball. He's not trying to play an innings. He's slogging first ball. But if Russell doesn't give you 4 overs, then the captain is now searching for a couple of overs somewhere else. And so he's having to bowl, I mean, it worked once, it didn't work once. He's having to bowl Piyush Chawla and all these guys right at the end, the 20th over, because Russell is not available. So that is a big factor. Robin is not converting those starts into big scores. Dinesh Karthik is dropping down the order.
Shivam Mavi being injured.
Shivam Mavi is injured. Shubman Gill was injured.
Yeah.
So poor Prasidh Krishna is being thrown in straight away. They're not sure whether to play Tom Curran or
Mitchell Johnson.
Or Mitchell Johnson. I think they just get up one morning, whoever presses the buzzer fastest finger first plays.
I think now they're going to settle with Curran for sure.
They have to.
You know, they've given Mitchell Johnson enough opportunities, and he's not. And also Eden's wicket is not suiting his kind of bowling, because Eden's wicket, if you have someone who can bowl seam up and get some movement of the wicket, can be useful, and Curran has shown that, and he's someone who is always shown the keenness of bowling in the tough situations. So I think KKR will stick with him going forward in the tournament.
And KKR have played about 15 players in the tournament. They've not rotated too much. They
You know why?
playing
No?
with 15.
Well, they have 18.
They only have those many.
So that's all. 19 players.
19 players.
That one extra.
No, but they got 19, but they got Cameron Delport and they've got Javon Searles. They've never even considered playing them. So that's straight away 17. Then 2 injuries, they're left with 15. So really that is the side that has to win it for them.
as well.
Yeah. That is the side that has to win it for them. They can't now look around. I actually believe that with the resources they had this year and the injury problems they had, they've done very well so far to come within contention. So with that side now, just look, Chris Lynn is not fully fit, but Chris Lynn has to play. I think Indore, the ball's coming on.
Yeah,
the ball's coming out.
It's a high school, it's a pretty tiny ground.
Small ground.
It might actually help people like Lynn and Narayan and all to get going.
Alright, tomorrow they're going to be playing against Kings 11 Punjab. Equal bet, is it a stronger side, or you think it's a side that's losing wheels suddenly?
Yeah, I have a feeling Kings 11 might just have peaked. They really need to get a good game in now, because they're starting to give the impression that they're depending a lot on Lokesh Rahul. Because Karun Nair might just have slipped under. He's not got a scores for last 2 or 3 games. Chris Gale last couple of games not getting the big scores again. Their overseas players, Aaron Finch has not worked. David Miller has not worked. They pushed in Akshdeep Nath. Manoj Tiwari has not worked because Yuvraj Singh has not succeeded. So Yuvraj, Finch, and who's the other one? Miller. 3 big players in that middle order not firing, and all of a sudden you're thinking, right, who's getting me the runs there? If Rahul gets out early, if they're 20 for 2, who's getting me to 175? So it's a big game for Kings 11, you know.
This, interesting numbers, but about 60% of the runs have been scored by Rahul and Chris Gale.
Absolutely. So their middle order has been a concern. So I won't be surprised if Yuvraj Singh now walks back in the side, because they need someone. They need someone who can deal with pressure, because now you're entering that phase of the tournament where it's not only about your game, it's about how you handle pressure situations as well, and it must be hurting UV as well. To sit out it's not easy at this stage in his career. So he's also got a point to prove, and I'm sure that Akshdeep Nath in the last game also looked like was not quite ready right now for this kind of format. So I think I see UV coming back in the playing 11.
All in all, it's going to be a very tight game, I think.
It is. I mean, KKR needed to stay alive, and Kings 11 needed to turn the tide.